You... What? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm back. Hello. It's very unstable. I might disappear again. Just give it a moment. I'm very, very sorry. I don't know why this happened. OBS is acting normal again. It suddenly crashed. I apologize. Are you guys hearing me okay? I do not know what happened right there. I hope it wasn't poor internet. What do you mean poor internet? How can everything else run, but then it says poor internet? Okay. To be on the safe side, I'm just gonna turn off the music. There. Use less tabs. At least not stressing out my OBS. WebP killed the stream, that's all. That is true. I hate web files. Any chatter tried the rich internet? Is it good? Listen, I wouldn't mind paying for 1,000... is it MPH? On the internet, but I can't afford all of that. So, I'm just hoping. But let me know if there's any issues. 1,000 internets. Yes, I don't know what it's called. Miles per hour? I don't think so. Okay. I think we're okay now. OBS is behaving. It said it continued the same VOD, so I think it's okay. Let's be fair to Twitch. It's a small startup company, so they're not small. They have Amazon. They have Amazon. Are we kidding ourselves? Come on. It's just Jeff Bezos is like worse than Scrooge McDuck. At least Scrooge McDuck cares about his family, you know. Amazon who? Doesn't Twitch, like Jeff Bezos, the one who owns Amazon, own Twitch? Am I wrong? Also, again, I'm very sorry about the issues. I hope it doesn't crash my stream again. My OBS is fine now. And it's saying it's not dropping frames, but it's lying to me. So my Twitch here is messy. Okay, let me refresh my Twitch page. Now it says excellent. What the fuck? What is that? What? This is crazy. I feel gaslit. I mean, often I tend to write Twitch's indie platform. Please understand a sarcastic joke. Yes, that is true. But, like, come on. Like, I feel like Jeff Bezos be like, why can't you fix this, please? Why can't you fix this? I might need to change the colors on this, but you're just gonna start out simple, cause, you know, it helps. Though I have some line issues here, it's fine. Okay, let's see if I can turn on the music again. Okay, it's not annoying at me, so it must be working now. Again, I apologize for any issues. I will talk. It seems like I have to talk to my landlord again. I don't want to. Oh, wait, I know what that was again. Okay. Ugh. Because this is supposed to cover my house as well. Time for me to take care, everyone. Thanks for Stream King. Of course, Luke. And thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Talking to landlord. It's okay. It's him forgetting to give me bills. So maybe that is what happened. But we'll see. Sometimes you need to just fix stuff. And I used to be really scared, but I should just, you know, take it as it goes. And not be stressed out. Because I'm the one paying for everything, so I should at least know what's going on. And good thing that my landlord is my mother. I see, I see. No, I had to, like... I have talked about this every once in a while on stream. I was forced to move out, not because of my mom, because, it It was because of the government. And it might sound a little weird, like, what do you mean the government made you move out from your mom's place? But sadly, when you get money, or at least when you were given money, when you don't have as much, they kind of presume you live alone, so when they immediately figure out you don't, they kind of charge anybody else that's also through the government, so... It was pricey, it ended up being, for my mom to have me. So the best I could do was to move out. Because I don't really want to put burdens on my family. My mother was like, here's the keys, now get the fuck out. I see you. And I was like, what? No, my mom just wants me around most, if not all the time. I think if I asked her now if I can move back home, she would be like, yes. Move back immediately, actually. I want you to move in faster again. Because she does enjoy my company. Also for the wristwatch. I didn't give myself a wristwatch, so... I might need to change a little bit of the coloring, but that's fine. I can't possibly have earned enough to afford my own apartment. Yeah. I'm lucky that I have a place that is pretty cheap. This area is very, very cheap. But it's still getting very expensive for me, so I'm a bit worried. But I'm not saying worried as a, oh, you should come and help me, guys. No. Please, if I ever say I'm worried about money, it's because I'm like, oh, well, I wish I worked out a different way. No, I'm not asking for help. I'm just saying it because it's really common for streamers to do emergency stuff, and I get it. But I just want you guys to have a fun time on my stream, and I don't want you to worry about my well-being, so... I'm going to be fine. I just wanted to explain first. Because I think that's important. I might need to put some textures on this shirt, I think. There's not a lot of texture on this. And there's more textures on this one. But apparently my mother saved a ton. Like a lot of people grow up in the Soviet Union we have 2 flats now. Wow! That's super cool. It sounds hard though. In some ways. Because like... You also have to deal with tenants, right? Like when people move in and stuff and you try to help them. Unless it's like, ooh, scary boss lady. What? I do not understand how to save money. I see. I do save money. Also, wait. I forgot to add something. I was gonna show people what you sent on the Discord. Hold up. Your picture should be fine to save, so let me go find it here. Because I love the 3DS. I wish I had that 3DS. But I did not get that. It was so pricey for me back in the day. So I only have the ones I have now, but I have like a Zelda DS, not a 3DS. And then you have like a video. Which, the thing is, I actually also have that book. I have all the 3 books. So it's very fun. Wait. I'm at the very least gonna show the photo. It was my first big spending. Oh, yeah. I have all of them. And then I'm soon done with my amiibo collection, which made me very happy. Give me a second here. PNG. And then we go find the one in the download. Here it is. So this is Sherf's little collection here. It looks very nice. I really would have liked the 3DS like this too. Oh my god. Let me zoom on that. I feel like this design was so iconic with the Majora's Mask in gold. Any gold 3DS is like instantly iconic to me because I really like gold 3DSs. Amiibos are crazy expensive in Russia. Ah, I see. I can understand that because it's like collectible figurine. They're okay priced here in Norway, but most games are like priced very expensive. So they cost like a lot of money. But I think after stream I can take a picture of my collection to you guys. And you guys can look at all my amiibos. I am missing 2 older amiibos and then all the new ones. So all of the ones for the... like the Sidon, the... Ruda, you know, those I'm missing. I don't have those yet. So I have to go get those. But I'm getting those last because... I feel like it's not worth it for me to buy them immediately. Unless I think there's gonna be a price hike. Like the one I'm probably gonna get the most is probably Sidon because he was so popular. Because I know it's gonna be hard for me to get him again. So I definitely know what to do with that. But other than that, I don't know which amiibo to get first. Ah. My nose. My nose. Crazy. But as you can see, I need to go into my line art stuff. Because I haven't done this yet. On the shoes. There. Need to lower it a bit. So how I do the shoelaces, I actually draw them normally. And then I have them white. And then I draw on top. I don't draw on top. What I mean is like I remove the white afterwards when I like make the layers combine together. So it becomes like the black part becomes line art. Which is pretty cool, isn't it? At least I think so. There. And then... here. Looks good though. Now back to the other pair of shoes. But yeah, I have mostly only collected Legend of Zelda stuff, so... that's like most of my collection, because I enjoy Zelda a lot. I mean, I can't draw at all, so don't ask me. Well, yeah, it's fine. Nobody has to learn how to draw necessarily to critique stuff, but... I just like explaining how I do things. Because then maybe if somebody's just thinking about it, it's like, oh, how did you do that? Then... people don't have to ask, they're already there. The collector. I did collect since 2013, so it has been a while. You want to build a garden bench, a table? Sure, I can do that. Draw something? No chance. But don't you have to draw the table before you make it? Or am I confused? I feel like you should be able to draw the table before you make it, right? And there is actual benefit to learning how to draw stuff. Same with me if I want to learn more 3D modeling. I think it would benefit me to do clay sculptures, because then I learn more 3D shapes. Which, I will be honest with you, I am kind of bad at. I'm very bad at 3D shapes. You saw me do those puzzles. Unless it's magnets, we are we are far away from the goal. I also did different belts for my character, by the way. I feel like they fit me more. So that's why I did that. Yes. That is just make a plan that I can do with ease. Well, kind of. Sometimes a plan, you do it by drawing it, you know? I'm not telling you to draw, by the way. I'm just saying. Even a stickman can be great, because every time somebody draws me as a stickman, I'm pretty happy. I don't know why I like it so much anyway, but there's something really endearing seeing a stick person version of myself. Or like a stick fluffy. Like one of my friends, they were like, they come up to me and they show me a bunch of these drawings they've been making. And like for most people, they would be like, oh, it's a little doodle, a little drawing, but they made me very happy because I was like, oh my god, you have such a way of drawing how silly they look. I mean, give me materials and I will make anything you ask after. Either make a plan myself or find someone to base it off of. True. I wish I could just make stuff too, but the thing is I don't have any money for tools. The only money I have is what I already own myself, which obviously you don't want to pay for it twice. That's at least a belief, I think. Well, this is silver. This is also technically silver, so I'll leave that alone. I think these are more like this color, so... And I don't know, I'm somebody who always tries something new. Even with these puzzles, I've never done those puzzles before. So I'm like, yes, we have experienced new things today. Huzzah. So I like learning new stuff. Peak of artistic talent I have is recreating different characters using Code Vein Character Creator whenever I decide to play it again. Like I recreate a few VTubers in that game already. Really? Oh, that's awesome. You can post it on the Discord if you ever feel up to it. Though it's not a mandatory thing. I just think it sounds cool. Okay, I'm also gonna take this color and put it on the hat. I'm pretty sure this is a beret. Right? Like a slump on your hat? That looks like a beret to me. Is that just me? One of the people I often watch, for example. Ah, I see. That's cool. I tried drawing fantasy maps once. It was pretty fun. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't drawn a fantasy map, but I have tried to imagine one because I wanted to run a D&D game. Jill wears berets, yes. Yeah, a beret. Okay, and then we fill these. I can set it on Discord media tab. Yeah, of course. That would be awesome. Okay, whoops. But I wonder what we can make the fluffy acronym mean. Because I have no idea. I have, like, no idea what I want to use as a backwards not anagram. Anagram is rearranging letters. Yes. In IRL D&D, or were you going to stream it? No, not streaming. I was just gonna Okay, so my mom has never played D&D, but she really wanted to. So she asked me if she could join. And I was like, I have never DM'd before, so I wouldn't know how to do it, and I don't own any of the books. But I thought to make a game so my mom can be in it, and I already had a story for like a world to use. So I thought of doing a custom D&D campaign. But it never ended up happening because 1, my mom is a very busy lady. 2, I don't have anyone else to play it with. So it would be like one-on-one, which, I don't think that's the spirit of D&D, so, you know. Yeah, they are technically free on D&D Beyond, but I wanted to use, like, Roll20, which... It's also nicer to also own the books, to be fair. It kind of makes it easier when you have a book in your hands. You could check in Media Tab. I sent out a few characters I made. Ah, I see. Give me a moment. I'll just zoom out. I have to move this over, you see. Okay, let's see here. Because I played a bit of Code Vein for a while, but then I stopped after a couple of bosses. Wow! I don't remember her name, but I know which VTuber this is. Oh, you have the name in the photo, Rokoko. Wow. The clown. You have 3.5e player book right here. I see. I want the 5e book. Hello, person. Welcome to stream. How are you doing, gamer? I hope you're having an awesome day. Okay, I saved it so I can show it on the stream. I'm just gonna make sure it's safe. Whew. Okay, here we go. Just need to put it on the correct size. This is made by resin. Look at this. Very cool. It's Rococo. I mean, if you want to, you probably would recreate you in around an hour or so there. Ah, that would be awesome, man. I never had anyone make me in a game before. But you did such a good job. I like that you still got their clown nose. Let me zoom in. So they still have the clown nose. I don't have their emotes. But I see them on my TikTok every once in a while, and they're pretty funny. Currently playing Code Vein. It's not bad. Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's, like, really confusing to me, because it's, like, anime vampire souls-like, essentially. But I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, such cute emotes. Very, very cute. Oosh. Okay, let me take my tablet back so we can continue drawing. I never played tabletop either. It isn't something that works well as single player. You can technically play D&D single player, but there's a very specific way of doing it, and I did not want to do that, so... I would rather just play Baldur's Gate 3 again, essentially. Okay, now I can color in the skin on its own layer. And go to my own character. Do. I have to go in between here afterwards. It's a little messy. Oh, I have one very special thing tied to tabletop games. I see. That's awesome. What is it? Boop. Put these here. And then I color in the fingers here. I want to put a little more effort into the nails this time, but I'll see. I'm looking for a photo. I see. I'll wait them. Okay, here. Now we can also color in some other parts that I missed. Oh my god, I get so sleepy. Code Vein is rather peculiar game. Still pretty fun if you can get past some roadblocks. I find it pretty easy. I just never finished one of the bosses because... You know when you get into a game and you play it for a while, you have fun, but then you forget that you've been playing through the game? So it's kind of like that. So I forgot all about it. I was just like, what game? What game are we talking about, guys? Which is kind of crazy. I'm just gonna take a look at something. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. On my phone. No. Nothing missed. That's great. I found a bunch of drawings. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I played through the game without using AI companions because I hate myself. I don't use AI companions either. I feel like it's more of a preference thing, right? Could just be me. Oh, the Queen Slayer. Just equivalent to magic in this game. Like, would you... Like, you can summon companions in other games. Like in Dark Souls. They make the game easier because they can revive you mid-combat. Oh, I see. That is interesting, though. But I can understand not wanting that. Because it doesn't feel as satisfying. I think I just played with my friend when I played. I just got to a certain section and they played with me for a bit. And that was fun. But then I never picked up the game again. I should probably do that. Just to say I've finished it, maybe. I mean, I have a recording where I fight one boss only using magic. I see. What? You did a hitless run? Oh, that's crazy. I used the shit out of AI companions. My ADHD goes full hyperfocus to save me a lot. I see. I see. Again, I feel like if the game gives you the ability to do something, you should be able to do it. Not think about it too much. Again, we are just filling all the color in. Just so it's done. I kind of jump everywhere, but it's fine. You're sleepy. Hello, Winter I am. Hi, how's it going? We are doing well. I'm working on some artwork for a challenge we're gonna do this October. I think it's on the schedule for this Saturday. We're gonna do a Chris only, knife only run. On hard. So wish me luck on that. But you're welcome to just hang out, watch us draw. Because I do like drawing. Also, thank you, Toby, for the hydrate and stretch. Thank you, thank you. Nice art, by the way. Thank you. It's supposed to be me, but in the Resident Evil mansion. Even though I'm gonna draw the older looking mansion. Or maybe I should combine them. I think that would look cool. Ooh. Also, thank you, Pemmy, for the pet redeem. Thank you, thank you. Also, thank you for the follow, Winter. I hope you enjoy the free emotes. Wow, so good. Delicious. Whoops. There we go. We will find them, Neko Mimi. No! I'm not a cat. You're not gonna find ears inside of me. You little guy. There. Yes. But it seems like stuff is stable now, which is nice. I'm happy that we only had a very quick crash today. Cause I suddenly got, like, very scared for stream. Cause I've had so much issues, you guys remember? Not long ago. I thought it was solved, so... Gonna just send a text to my landlord, I think. Okay. So we have a knife. And then we used the silver from this too. From this stuff. Oosh. Posted all I could find. I see, I see. I think drawing is great, but unfortunately I struggle with art block right now. Understandable. I struggle with art block every once in a while too. But sometimes just taking a little break does help. But thank you for sharing, Sherf. Oh my god, these look great. Oh, whoa. Wait, I might need to do snipping tool, and I take all of these. Wait. Because then they can see all the images. It spawns down there. So I'm gonna take this and save. Not copy, save. DMD. B. And close. Okay, I'm gonna show it on screen. I just need to shrink it because I made everything too big now. Because zooming in. But this looked great. So Sheriff shared this. This is his D&D maps and D&D or tabletop paraphernalia. What's it called again? Damn it. But it looks awesome. I like your maps, man. I like the one on the bottom left. It looks really cool. I like how you draw the houses in that one. And the first one on the page dungeon, they were packed with cassette tapes. Whoa! Oh, that's awesome. I see that it's in the cassette tape thing there. That's so cool. Was it like a cassette tape adventure or something? Where like they tell you certain stuff about the dungeon through a cassette tape. It definitely looks really cool. And thank you for showing us, Sheriff. It looks awesome. Yeah, I like them too, but I quite like all the things that I started. Yeah, they look very nice. But I think those are great. Also, I should just close this so you guys can see more of the art. I am very silly. So sleepy. Okay, for these patches, I'm not sure what colors to use for now, so I'm just gonna start with the gray. And just color it in. It's a Dungeon Synth album, really? Whoa. That's pretty cool. Just cover these for now. I guess Stardew Valley makes everybody tired. Though I tend to yawn a lot, to be fair. So I'm just covering those. So my main character's mostly colored. I'm just also gonna put in a color for the eyes. So I'm just gonna zoom in there. There we go. This is a good start. So now we have the line art and the character colored. Now I can focus on the background. Which, I'm not done with everything. You see the pillars on the back here. They're not very smooth yet, so... have a little bit of background work to do. I also needed to redo the floor tiles. So some of this is done, like the stairs. So stairs done. So this one. What is this? It's not showing me. Okay, here we have the pillars. I could just redo these. Again, I'm not the best at pillars. Whoops. So I just try my best here. So I'm just gonna use a thin brush. How did that become thicker than the other side? I just don't want to use symmetry tool on everything. It makes it look a little unnatural. Do 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 do. I'm still very excited about Castlevania on Wednesday, guys. Though, like, the beginning of Order of Ecclesia can be kind of tough. Early on. But I think it's gonna go okay. Because I tend to be able to play the beginning if I just take my time. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for the... I'm not sure if I want to go for the medals you get if you defeat a boss without getting hit. That I'm not so sure about. But we'll see when we start playing, because I want to definitely get a bunch of souls. So we can, you know, use a bunch of different powers instead of just having one or two to use. Order of Ecclesia is fun, yeah. Oh my god. I haven't shown you guys, but I might as well do that. While I take my... I need to take my medicine now. Also, they're not kid... Pills are kid-enty. No. No kitty. I'm gonna take my medicine. That was what I was gonna do. Monday. What? I almost dropped that one. There. I have some water. But back in the day, when Order of Ecclesia was on the DS... Let me just pause this one. So when it was on the DS... I really didn't have a way of watching it. But there's only one person who had a playthrough at a time that I watched. And oh my god. When I went back to that playthrough... Like, they did a custom intro and stuff, but... Oh my god. Okay, I need to actually mute OBS so you guys don't hear the beginning of this immediately. Order of Ecclesia. Because I don't think you guys know. But you know how, like, your perception of something changes as you grow older, right? It's like, oh, this was so realistic back in the day, right? When I watched this game, I'm just gonna mute because I don't need... I don't need this. I thought it was the most realistic Castlevania I've ever seen. Which is why I was like, oh my god, this is crazy, right? Wait, I need to find my favorite area, which was this one. Let me just skip the personal intro here. I thought the game looked so realistic, guys. Trust me. I'm just gonna see here. King, have you played Bloodstained Ritual of the Night? I do have the game on Switch, but I never finished it. Because I am a busy person, but... So, Super Skarmory. Yeah, I still follow them. I followed them 16 years ago. Maybe a bit earlier. But when this game came out, and I watched it on YouTube, because there were no other way for me to get this game. I didn't have money, I was a kid. So, this was the quality all videos were in. I thought this was so realistic, guys. Because I had in 480p. Letting you know, not all of his videos are in 480p. Some of them are 144p. Look how realistic it is, guys. The realism are going off the roof here. Even though you can't see what's going on half the time, don't worry about it. You can't read the letters. Doesn't matter. It looks so cool. It's so realistic. Wait. Let me see if which one video had the worst. I think it was the first video. Is it? Or was it this one? There was one which had only, yeah, 240p. His walkthrough. Look at the quality, boys. This was the peak. Realism. Just ignore you can't see the game. Through the capture. It's just so funny. I'm just muting it because I don't want to, like... I'm not making fun of the person. I'm just making fun of my perception as a kid. I just thought this was so realistic looking. It was so cool. I could not even see her face. It is so silly when I think back on it. But also very cool. I'm still happy that I watched this though. Okay, let me put music back on. Oh my god. Amazing Sugoi! Yeah, do you see what I mean? Bloodstain is awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The Switch port is not good, but I thought maybe I should buy it on Switch instead. Miriam. Yeah, Miriam looks cool in the game. I do like how she looks. I'm going to be honest, I didn't like that they moved to a 3D style of using 3D models, but other than that, I think it's pretty neat. There we go. So I'm continue drawing the pillars. But yeah. Those thighs, I see. I see what matters to you. I don't know. I think it's my perception, but I really like Shinoa. She's way too cool, man. That's why she's my favorite. Shinoa is inherently just so cool. So that is what made me happy at the time. I feel like as you get older, like, your perception of what is high quality does change, but I feel like still, I'm like, style matters more to me because I used to be able to watch 240p videos for no reason. And sometimes I even still do that. I just keep watching it in low quality. As long as the audio is not terrible, I tend to feel okay watching older videos. It does also remind me of one video. I'm not going to show it on screen because I think it's a child who made that video. I don't want to make fun of somebody who was a child at the time. But I couldn't play Harvest Moon, but I were interested in who the bachelor in each game was. And I think somebody made like a top 10 bachelors in Harvest Moon. And like for every category, like for every single bachelor, they went like, oh my god, they're just so hot. They're just so hot. And I'm like, I couldn't help laugh. I'm like, what do you mean? There's something funny hearing somebody say, oh, that's so hot. To the point it becomes like a joke in my head. And now every time I hear this, I'm like, I'm not sure if I take them seriously anymore. But it's so funny. I still sometimes look back at that video because I'm like, oh my god, that's so funny. There's something really precious about, like, older videos when people just learned about editing and stuff. Or you learn how to spin a camera. Or you learn how to spin effects or, like, anything. I think this is what we miss in today's society. We need more spin effect, guys. That is what we truly need. We don't need anything else. Spin effects for the win, okay? But I feel like video effects like that is just really funny to me. But also, like, older videos in general. They put a giant smile on my face. And what is a video meant to do anyway than put a big smile on your face? I feel like that is the most important part. So I don't know, I think that's very cool. There we go. I just don't want to draw every single line, so I'm like... Some background stuff, I'm like, this would look better if I use a tool. So that's the reason. Sometimes tools, they just look better to me. It is cozy music time, though. It is very nice. Okay, so I finished this, so we can remove this, put it down, turn it off. So now that line is good. The only thing is this, which I'm not gonna make a new layer for. I'm just gonna make sure it looks nicer. I just don't know what size it is. I think it's this. Yeah. Because, I was trying to get the right perspective, but it didn't work out the way I wanted to, so... I had to redo it. Sounds like Harvest Moon. Well, Stardew Valley has inspiration by Harvest Moon, to be fair. I think that's the point. But I think it sounds very cool, too. I think the more I learn about perspective, the better I will be, but sometimes they're just a little hard. Because it has fucking math in it. I don't like math, just so you guys know. Even though I actually did well in school in math, I still hate math. Because every time I draw, I don't want to draw. Harvest this, I see. It's silly. So cozy. Clean up. I guess the door frame I also have to fix. Yeah, glad that that is no math stream. I agree. It doesn't help like back in the day because I wasn't really good at math immediately, and I was afraid of failing math early on. I spent my entire summer teaching myself math, which, just letting you know, that's not fun. I don't want to spend my summer learning math. What the fuck? I still try to teach myself new stuff, but my god. I've kind of given up on math. I don't want to remember math. I know I have to keep practicing math or I will lose it forever. Because sadly, that's how math works. You have to keep doing problems, or you will forget how you can solve stuff on your own, which sucks. And you might think, King, why would you put the effort to do that? Why don't you just get somebody else to do it for you? It's the principle, guys. I can't afford to. I can't afford somebody else to do the math for me. So I have to know my math. Which sucks. I don't want to know my math. No math, please. If we can remove math, happy king. Because then she doesn't have to think. I found an autistic husband to do my math problem. Solved. Well, too bad. I can't get anybody else to do them for me. So, that doesn't solve my problem. But it's fine. Like, I can probably figure it out at some point. Okay, here we go. See? Background done. So now, what we can do... I'm just gonna delete this. Don't need that anymore. Now with all of this, I'm just gonna... all of it on top of each other. And now I'm gonna put a color behind everything here. And we're making this. Only to editing layer, make it blue. Just so I can see everything, and then we are gonna do different colors. So a lot of it is like grayish brown in the remake, so I don't know. We'll see. This one. Thank you. So this, but when I shade, that's when we get to put more of the effect in. And I'm probably gonna add a white line between the staircase and the floor, because I don't want them to be the same. I saw this. No, that's that one. God damn it. This is why you're careful here. There. Because I'm being inspired by both the original Resident Evil and the other ones, so I want to combine these. I'm kind of lurking. Code Vein open saw. Of course. I heard math problems. I'm just saying I hate math, Resin. I just hate math, okay? Math sucks. I will not change my mind. Okay, now we can go with a beige color. Too bright. Perfect. Then we just make it very dark for the door. Again, I'll get a better reference for the background later. I just make sure all of this is wood, so plain and simple, just do this. Make sure that's brown, and then we can add some gold accents in here. Gold. Gold. And then for these pillars, I guess I have them beige as well. But a little brighter beige. And then we'll do some lighting to help the color. Then for the tiles in between, so I don't have to worry about it, I'll just color in the back color with some sliders. Make them black. Ta-da! Color background super fast. Now, this was the previous character, this is now. So, what I can do is I'll just make a shadow layer on top so I know where the light is. Because I think the light is only coming from above. Obviously, we have like bounce light from the floor. Because I assume this floor is going to be shiny. Let me make it thicker so I can point it out. So you see this floor? Obviously, the light is going to be shiny. So if the lights is above and they go this way, if it hits the floor, it goes up again. So, we're making the floor shiny. Can you make it demure? I do not know. Once asked my friend who is an engineer, Nikolai, how do you understand all this shit with numbers and stuff? And he was like, I don't know, I just look at it and I get it. Oh, I see. Understandable. I do not get it either. Sometimes I just do because I can. That's about it. The easiest thing to say, really. Can you make it demure? I can't cook that much food. Understandable. But there's a very important question, King-sama. Can you make her boobs bigger? I feel like this is somebody you got a commission on. I feel... I'm going to be honest. I have drawn my boobs in very different sizes. My own character. I feel like I have a modest size for a VTuber. But... If I suddenly got like 1,000 kroners to be like, can you just draw the boobs bigger? I'd be like, yep, sure. Yes, man. And then I would just draw the boobs bigger. But because this is more official art, think about it that way. Then I would like for it to everyone to be able to see it. Without having to worry people gonna look at the boobs. Not only the boobs. Though I guess nowadays most people do enjoy looking at the boobs. Can't blame people, you know. Okay, I'm gonna use the spray paint to color in stuff. So the back here, that wouldn't be seen. Like halfway, we would remove. Soft brush. Would they per se enlarge the bosom? Why, thank you, good artist. Yeah, you do see what I mean. Nowadays, no. Now we just not hiding what we are watching the boobs. I see. I feel like I would be living a lie, guys. I don't even have boobs that big. I do find it funny to draw boobs, though. Because sometimes I draw something, and it looks like a little bit, like, sensual or sexy, and I don't even think about it. Allow. Nowadays, no, we're just not hiding that we're watching boobs. Laughs and pansexual. I see, Ryukyu. If pee is stored in the balls, then dreams are stored in the boobs. I see. Oh my god. I never heard this quote before. Well, of course, the background is also important. You guys are so silly. Okay, so we have this part. So, my usual tip for shadows underneath the character, I'm just like... Okay. I see where the middle of my character is. And then I take a shadow between that and my character. So we do this, because then they're in real space. That's why we do this. But, if I just make it a little see-through, this doesn't entirely make sense. So what I need to do is that the corner here, it wouldn't be behind this, because we don't see that. So we do it more like this. And then the shadow here goes straight down. Whoops. I need to make it stronger so you guys can see. So we make this go straight down inside. Because then it looks more correct. Because that's how shadows do. It kind of follows the form of what's around it. And what it's casting from. Yes. It's like big boobs fill the hands, but small boobs fill the soul. Is it the debate again about like oh, what's again? Damn it. I always forget what it is. Everyone do enjoy smaller boobs sometimes. But I feel like it's up and down. I feel like... Okay, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Often, if a character has big boobs, they will get sillier art of them. But if a character is more petite, they're like, I need to know. I need to know. That's why C is the perfect size. Just like if Shadow the Hedgehog was water, perfect life form. Are you saying boobs are Shadow the Hedgehog? What? Boobs are Shadow the Hedgehog? Question mark? I'm very surprised. Truly. I'll probably use this here. But see, when you use Shadow, the boobs get bigger. Do you see what I mean? So don't worry about it, guys. So I'm gonna make 2 shadow layers. So how that works is I make one as like a sketch shadow layer. This is mostly so I know what I'm drawing. And then the other one goes to the background. John Shadow. Yes, I bet the shadow on the stairs follows the form like water. John Shadow. Ah, I see. I mean, boobs are boobs. That is true. I don't know. I feel like guys tend to be either they like butts or boobs, or is the in-between of thigh guy. Maybe. That's at least my perception. I could be very wrong. And I also don't know of other people's interests than my own, because I'm just like, I don't care for any of this. Why would I care? For me, it's more of like, if it looks cool, I'm like, yes. All for being cool. Yes, all 3, I see. Well, it depends, like, what people's are favorites, because it's very subjective, I feel. And it also happens to change, like, a lot for people, apparently, so... No, it's all 3. I see. Collectively, all 3. Each in good in their own ways, so yeah, all 3. I see. I pointed at all the points. I just pointed at all of them. Everybody said yes. There we go. I am losing a tool. And then some contact shadows, which are pretty easy to do by just pillowing the stuff in here, I think. So I just do this. Yeah. When stuff is like too close together, they make like a pillow effect, so that's what that means. Okay, now I just separate the layers and I'm gonna work on the background. So I'll make 2 of them. One goes in here. Not there, there. I'll make a color folder. Put that in the color folder. Put this on top there. Now that that's done, let me just put that on multiply. Lower it to 35. Then we move this one to backgrounds. So as you can see, it changes a lot. It's just I know where to put stuff, so I'm like, okay. It goes there. But this main stuff around the character I have to remove, because it's a starting point, but it doesn't solve everything. What the fuck is that noise? Oh my god, I hate that noise now. Why'd they put a squishy noise in there? Was that really necessary? There. Then we have this one. Nope. Can I still use this as this? Yes, I can. And then we just remove the stuff in the middle. And a little bit on the bottom. Do do do. Yeah. And then this part is gonna be annoying to deal with, but it's fine. I just technically have to do it like this. Because we got the pillar to deal with. And the thing about the pillar is the back of the pillar is probably gonna be completely covered, but it's the other stuff. I should probably also have a reference. Hello, Hideout. Have you been chillin'? I hope you have. I'm just working on some art. Yay. And then we just blurred the bottom part. Because it's not a harsh outline from the top. It's just kind of soft because of the bounce light from the floor. Yes. So let me just put multiply on this. Look how much it changes the whole scene. Very cool. I do need to put some textures and stuff, but it will take a little bit. But I think this is a good start. Again, I like having one side of the shadow be a bit more blurred. Because it looks like real shadows. If I do that. Yeesh. And then the front part can be sharp. So the first VIP look is done. Gonna send it on Discord. I see. Whoa! It looks so cool. I like how you got a little bit of the blue in my eyes in there. Very, very cool. I like it. Hold up. Let me show it to screen. It looks awesome. It is me, Lamau. My file names. There we go. Still, worst part to figure out weights. Ahoga. Yeah. I do also have... I think it's in bio and links. Yes, if you look in bio and links, I have a reference sheet. If you're wondering about anything. But this looks awesome. Give me a moment so I can show it on the screen. Oops. Wrong tab. Look at this, guys. Risen is making me in code vein. I look so cool. Looks really, really cool. I like that you got the crown in there. And you even got the my little it's not amber, but ruby maybe. Is that what it's called? Little thing there. Yeah, it looks super cool. But game physics and accessory adjustments is messy to recreate a Hoges. Understandable. Again, if you're not able to do something, that's totally fine. But I'm already happy that you made this. It looks very, very cool. Thank you, man. It's very sweet to make me in the game. Okay, let me zoom out. Oh, trust me, I will. I'm stubborn. Ah, you're stubborn too. I see. Hopefully it all ends well then. I'm gonna finish more of the background later. I do want to fix some shadows here. Wow. I think it's looking good. Like a good start at the very least. And good starts are good. Oh, I got some lines inside of this. I didn't notice. Well, I'll fix that afterwards since it's very simple. Again, when I am done with the first set of shadows, I do another set of shadows usually, so... It's not gonna be too difficult. And on the hair, I'm gonna try using the new technique I learned, so... Hopefully it goes okay a second time. I also want to try and put a bit more texture into my art. Because I think that makes art a little cool. My art look cool. Is what I meant to say. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's so cozy. Do you guys have a favorite soundtrack or album or something? Personally, I do love Twilight Princess soundtrack. It's so good. So I've gone to bed listening to the full soundtrack a lot. But I think most of the time now I tend to gravitate towards some other stuff. Like Animal Crossing sometimes, and then also I think some more relaxing tunes. Though I still listen to a lot of metal, so I ended up listening to a bunch of Metal Gear Strive theme songs. They're really good, guys, trust me. You guys should listen to them. They're very good. They have the composer is very good. Yes. Do 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 do. Do. Chillin'. Been chillin'. But I do have some news now. AKA, even though it doesn't look like it, you can look at the timer, but because of our crash, it has been 4 hours now. So it is time to support other gamers. Let me just save this. Save photo. So we got some other stuff now. Let me just change screens. And stop the music for you guys. Wow, but you guys made this stream so fun. It was so nice talking to all of you. I feel like I have a lot of fun, and even though it crashed, I still were able to recover the whole stream, so that made me really happy. I'm not always able to do that, so it made me very happy. Let's see here. Who to raid today? Something relaxing. It's Midorian is playing Nier Automata. I'm kind of scared because they have so many people in there. What if I'm being rude? I could at least check if I'm allowed to raid. Ah! No, I wasn't clicking on their channel. Please go back to the chat. I need to check if they're gonna keep streaming. They have a very cute, like, frog and a snake. And they're a cat. I feel like this is the kind of thing you guys would call me. On stream. So I feel like this is a perfect place. Oh, you have their emote! Well, I hope they're okay with me raiding. But again, thank you all for supporting me today. I really appreciate it. And again, we have Castlevania Order of Ecclesia on Wednesday. We also have a Saturday stream set up to finish Link Between Worlds and also playing more of Liza P. And then Saturday, we have the challenge run. So again, please look at the channel like schedule if you're curious about anything. But thank you so much for coming to my stream. I really appreciate it. You do get channel points by joining the raid. So thank you all. And have an awesome day. Go say hi to Midorin for me. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. I'll talk to you more on Wednesday. And I'll work hard. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.